Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Doing okay? My name is Gundy Keller. I came all the way from Germany here to the NAMM show 2011 to show you the new GR-55 guitar synthesizer. Now check this out. This unit is so powerful due to its triple core engine that you can actually play 2 synth sounds, out of 910, source tones, in addition to Cosm guitars like a virtual Strat, a virtual Teller, Les Paul, 12-string, acoustic, whatnot, including 4th part, which is your original guitar. Now, to be able to get access to the GR-55, you need to have this GK3 hex pickup, okay? It's not a MIDI pickup because a lot of people actually think there's MIDI coming out, but this is not a MIDI plug. It's a 13-pin multi-core cable that leads 6 humbucking pickups into this box. You can connect your original guitar to the GK3 and then, lead everything directly into the GR-55, all right? So you need to have this pickup on your guitar. If you don't like this, you can get a GK Ready Strat from Fender, and also a Canadian company, Godin, is making guitars, with this technology built in their bridges. And other companies like Carvin and whatnot too. All right, so before I get to show you synthesized sounds, I would like to give you an example of a layer tone, right? So in the first song, in the introduction song, I was playing like a crunchy Strat tone, and all of a sudden you hear some, piano and strings coming. So this a layer of 3 tones. My original guitar is not on at the time, all right? So let's talk about Cosm guitar and Cosm amp modeling. And I can use this pickup to detune the strings individually. Check this out. This is like an open G tuning. And I can turn strings off so the low E string is not even on and get into the Keith Richards mode. So the next tone is something like acoustic guitar. What about this one? We all remember this one, right? So right now we're just talking about guitar and amp modeling, and of course all the typical Boss and Roland effects. So next example you can follow on the screen is like a Roland JC-120. Les Paul. Then I got a Telecaster with a twin. This is a Strat with a deluxe reverb. It's also very touch responsive. You know? The harder you hit, the more distortion you get, just like in real life. Okay, this is a box. Very boxy, very Queen-like. Okay, another amplifier is a matchless model, and yeah, this is an amplifier I would love to have, but it's quite costly, very heavy, and yeah, you can't have everything in life, right? Okay. In-ear monitoring can be a pleasure, but also a pain, right? What about a Bassman with the Stratocaster? Here's a Santana style boogie with lots of sustain, believe me. Yes, Carlos would like that one, huh? Here's like a ZZ Top style Marshall. Like a vintage Plexi Marshall with the E-flat tuning. All right, so you get the point, right? These are all amp models and guitar models that you can combine. And the next section, of course, deals with combinations of synthesized tones. I mentioned 910 sounds that you can pick from, and you can layer two synth sounds together, like this one. So we hear like a bass tone, some acoustic sound, but also a Scottish bagpipe. Here's a heavy tone combined with brass. Here's also some dance stuff. You can trigger, you know, a loop from your string, hold it, all right, and then play on top. There's a nice acoustic guitar. And all of a sudden, you hear some strings, slice strings, techno kind of strings coming, you know, from the back. Next one is like a banjo with a very, very odd, strange kind of synth texture in the back. I like the experimental stuff, okay? I'm not looking for a saxophone and a flute and, you know, the old school stuff. I'm looking for fresh new sounds. You remember Robin Trower, 70s, Bridge of Sighs? So you got the Strat, you got the Marshall, you got the Univibe, you got the electric piano, and you also got the wind going, right? Like that one, huh? Okay, so there's another one. Here's a nice drop D tuning with an organ and electric guitar. Okay, this is the sound I was playing for the introduction. Electric guitar, piano, and strings. And yeah, I could be going on for another 2 hours, you know, showing you different and surprising sounds. So I would like to get to speak about the accuracy of the triggering, you know, and the tracking speed, okay? And therefore I choose a song by Pat Metheny that, you know, who's using the GR-300 since ages, okay? So he actually made it his own signature tone. And check out my left hand, I'm gonna play a lot of pull-off hammer-ons just with my left hand. Think? You're not excited? Hey man, a little applause doesn't hurt, huh? Your face is like, oh goddamn. All right, so here's my last example, and this one is consisting of four layers of guitar. Now check this out. I got an organ on, you know, all of the strings. I got a bass on the last 3 strings. I can bring in some horns with my expression pedal, and if I like, you know, I can also call up my guitar for, you know, original guitar. Okay, so for the last song I'll be playing bass, organ, horns, and original guitar at the same time, you know, going back and forth, and you just will be hearing drums from the backing track. The new GR-55. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you for coming around.